I love breaking down commander decks, buying bulk, a bunch of sealed Magic the Gathering commander decks, breaking them down. The old ones have collector sample packs in them. All of them have 100 cards. And if you buy the right ones, many of those cards are worth money, such that you can sell the cards, make money, sell on TCG Player, sell on eBay, wherever. And there's a positive expected value. There's tools out there that can help you find those decks and sell them. And it's great. I love it. Something that I did for fun, and it's kind of paid out in a big way. And this is true. This can be true for anybody. If you're buying collections, if you're opening up booster boxes, anybody who is selling Magic cards, this is something kind of fun that you can do, is bet. Take a bet on some of the cards that you are opening or that you've bought, and you put them to the side. Don't sell them immediately because you think their value is going to go up. Now, it sounds kind of risky, but this is the thing, is that there's serious asymmetric risk when it comes to Magic products. Well, I should say when it comes to Magic cards, and especially cheap Magic cards. Because if you open up a 40-cent card, you could sell it today and get 40 cents. Yippee. Or if you think there's a chance it could turn into a $5 card later, there's an opportunity. And so I want to share with you what I've done with some commander deck sets I've opened up recently, relatively recently. Hi, Maisie. Welcome. My dog's here. And then I'm going to show you what a recent victory of mine was. And so let's dive in. So this is a pile of cards that I've pulled from commander deck sets. As they fall. That I've pulled from commander deck sets. As you can see, Bloomborough. This is the full art Garrick Cursed Huntsman, where he's like what is that? Honey badger? I don't know. Some kind of animal. And is this a good card? No, it's not a great card, but it's full art. It's animal. It's Garrick. Who knows? Maybe there's going to be a Garrick synergy that comes out inside of Reality Fracture. I don't know. And so it's like a 40-cent card, or at least it was. I'm pretty sure it still is. And so instead of just selling them for 40 cents each, I've got a bunch of them. Will they ever go up in price? Maybe not. Maybe I'm missing out on, I've got like, 6 of them here. Maybe I'm missing out on $2.40. But there's a chance that this card is going to be desirable and loved in the future. And I don't need $2.40 now. You see what I'm saying? I can put this card to the side and make money with it later. Let's take a look at some other examples. There's the other full art cards like the Domri and Arcabolas. And this is a porcupine. Very cool. Once again, not a great card, but it's full art. It's, animals. Animals are cool. Here's one, Bootlegger's Stash. This card is super cheap. Mythic that allows your lands to create treasure tokens. This feels like it should be more than like a sub-$1 to me. I know 6 mana is a lot, but it's a powerful ability, a game-winning ability in a lot of decks. It feels like it should just be worth more. And so I've got a bunch of them, putting them to the side, just keeping them in a box. I've got a extra, Dragon Shield deck box that I keep these cards in. And then I track them on my TCG Player app. I have a, portfolio or whatever of them. And who knows, maybe the price will go up. Primeval Bounty. This seems like a worse card than Bootlegger Stash. But, it's like cast creature spells and non-creature spells and landfall, and you get all this value. I don't know. Feels like it might be worth more than $1 someday. What else do I got here? Rampaging Boloths. Feels like it might be more than $1 someday. Grothama, baby. It's a fun card. Made a commander deck out of it. Prosperous Bandit, Monastery Mentor. This card used to be like $10-15, and it's super cheap now. Came out in commander deck set, and maybe it will keep getting reprinted to oblivion. But like I said before, there's asymmetric risk. The risk of me holding onto it right now is very low because they're not worth a lot of money. But there's an upside. There's the potential for the card to just spike. And if it spikes, it represents a lot of money. So yeah, there's a lot of Bloomborough-esque cards in here. Oh, but then I do have more Dragons of Tarkir, or Dragonstorm. Mangara the Diplomat. This card used to be pricey. Right of Replication. I don't know about that. Lorehold. Interesting. I wonder if this card actually went up already. Maybe not. Oh, I think I got reprinted in the Lorehold commander decks. That's the thing about a lot of singles that come in commander deck sets, is that once something's been printed in commander deck set, it's kind of like ripe to get reprinted. So there's not always going to be a lot of opportunity, but there could be. There could be with something like Bloodroot Apothecary. This card, oh my gosh, why can't I pick things up? I know why. I won't get into the details. Okay, so what the? Oh, this is a damaged Bloodroot Apothecary. This is probably why it's one of the couple that I kept and am not selling. Bloodroot Apothecary, 3 mana, 3/3 Squirrel Druid with Toxic 2, can put poison counters on people. And when it enters, you, an opponent, each create a treasure token. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-creature token, that player gets 2 poison counters. Seems interesting. Is it good? Maybe not. I actually don't think it's good. When you give your opponents choice, like you have a choice to sacrifice treasures or not, they're just not going to, or they'll sacrifice 4, you know, anyway, so it's not actually that good. But when I was opening up the Bloomborough commander decks, these were like, whatever, 20 cents, like seriously, like 40 cents, just cheap. And so I made the choice that, no, I'm not going to sell these for 40 cents. They could go up. And so I sandbagged like a dozen of them. And then what do you know? The price went up when there was a Marvel Superheroes card spoiled that had dealt with poison counters. It's like the Secrets of the Viper or whatever, Hidden Viper something card. Anyways, that card was spoiled, and then suddenly Bloodroot Apothecary I then listed, and I have mass price, so it changes along with the market. I've sold some of these for $5. I've sold some of these for $8. I've sold some of these for $10. Is it crazy money? No. But I made like $50 from these cards, which that would pay for like half of one of the commander deck sets back when they were, you know, like 113 or whatever, 120, something like that. They used to be cheap, Bloomborough commander deck sets. Anyway, just a chunk of change, right? And it's fun. That's the point too. It's fun. Are you going to get rich because you're putting some cards to the side? Probably not. But it is just fascinating how cards can spike and go up and go down. And it's so interesting that if you have kind of an eye for the game and the cards and have a sense of like, this card's good, this card's bad, this card could be good, there's opportunity to make some extra money. So not the longest video today, but I thought I'd share just an interesting way to engage with the hobby as a seller, that you can buy collections. And if you see a card and you're like, this card's only selling for $1, but it feels like it should be worth a lot more, maybe you don't sell it. Maybe you put it aside somewhere. Like I said, scan in your TCG Player app and keep it in a collection, a virtual collection. And then you can kind of track and see if the price does go up. Maybe it'll get reprinted 1,000 times and it'll go from a $1 card to a 20-cent card. Oh no, you lost 80 cents. You see what I'm saying? But then if it goes from a $1 card to a $15 card, it feels good. Feels good. Like I said, not crazy money. This isn't like the get rich quick tip or whatever, but it's fun. Good times. Let me know if you engage with the hobby in any of these kind of fun ways, or if I'm just the weird guy out there. That's fine. That's fine. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.